Hello, my dearest loved ones. It's tea time. How have you been? I know that you have just really enjoyed a prolonged exhale after this intense portal formed by two Capricorn full moons. And I'm sure, if you have been watching my video, I'm sure that you have figured out a way to really give yourself a break, okay? To really just stop anything, especially to enjoy the really juicy part of this time at the end of July and beginning of the August, because soon you will find yourself start judging all kinds of opportunity coming your way and become very cautious again, making decisions, making sure that every decision is lead to the highest path. That will be in August, okay? However, before we start to create, it's very necessary to really take the time to slow down, to be part of the nature, to enjoy this flow. And you can see I have this mark on my face, and that is the mark of my snorkeling goggle. I can't believe that I just saw hundreds of beautiful fishes, which is literally just a few meters from the beach with beautiful coral reef. That I was so stressed about um, healing myself in the last couple of days and trying to wrap up everything and that I set up to complete with the Capricorn full moon. So today is the real day I truly relaxed and I discovered the coral reef. And I realized, okay, this is a more magical moment. It's just waiting for me. Of course, there were also already um, beautiful synchronicity. For example, I found a book that it's basically my entire PhD thesis formed, written out with somebody's life experience. Okay, talking about how science and spirituality is actually the same thing, and there are also many other interesting coincidences along the time with my journey. And I have no internet or reception for a few days, which is completely necessary. In fact, I'm not sure if I can upload this video on time, but I know that as long as I click the recording button, start talking to you, whoever has been watching my videos, you're already telepathically receiving this energetic transmission without even watching this video at this moment. And even if you watch it in the future time, you will receive the same energetic transmission too. Like basically how I'm feeling right now is exactly like the sky, like the landscape, like the waves, like those hundreds of beautiful fish and this majestic coral reef. That's pretty much it. And I honestly have not been um, rushing about making any major life decisions. Seems like there are many opportunities showing up, but I know at this moment it's very important to not have a fixed plan, just to take it one step at a time. Even if there is invitation, I respond it slowly, gracefully, with all my gratitude, okay? And I'm actually super excited personally to see what is going to attract me the most I also know that I'm so ready to learn some new skills. Whatever that skill is, I just to enjoy this moment, being in a new environment, whether location, whether different field, different kind of knowledge or mentor or teachers. I welcome them all. I decide that I'm going to completely open my heart without much attachment and commitment at first, to with all my curiosity to check it out. To check out whoever universe sent my way, okay? And it's, I okay, I have to say that before these few days, I have been really privileged to always have my own place, to live by myself, like to have a really great quality life um, for so long, whatever I was, okay? However, when I received the message, it says that now go to the people, I decide to completely open up myself in the physical reality, to be part and go deeper and to connect with people, community, family. So that drew me to some kind of life circumstance that I was welcomed into huge family, local communities, um, different activities. I could say that as a kind of fake extrovert, we used to spend so much time in my meditation practice, and just even walking around naked. It's quite challenging at the beginning. Okay, there are constantly a lot of people in and out, and when you turn around, there's always something new and some activity and some people and some discussions. Um, yes, I do enjoy it. I also used to work with a lot of people before I went into my years long retreat, okay? However, I always needed way more a long time to be able to recharge back my battery, and that's why you can see that I have been making mostly like large scale upcycling installation projects that requires me staying quietly in my studio with my hand, just touching the materials and making things, inventing shapes and creating new connections between objects, and with months of work, hundreds of hours, and then something magical would manifest. Okay, so that's how I work. Even when I work with a lot of people, I still have a lot of time just to turn waiting. Um, but then the last few years, truly, I was only with God most of the time. So now I found myself in a very interesting situation to completely rethink this human, social, energetic connection, and in the very intimate, uh, in the very very intimate way. Also, really studying about the human relationship in huge families and village, social gathering, even religious activities. I'm so curious about everything, and I also uh, found my initially contraction slowly open up, uh, become more and more uh, carefree, just to not be so hard on myself and not worry about everyone at every circumstance all the time. That's actually my biggest problem, okay, when I'm mingling with a lot of people in daily life, is that I feel the deep sense of responsibility to make sure that everyone at all time is being taken care of, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. That's freaking lots of work, okay? And now I decided that, oh, in fact, that's just the greatest way to deal with it is to really trust God's grace. Trust that everyone is evolving at the perfect speed, at the perfect moment of their life. Just let go. Even you feel that sometimes you need to help out with something, with some direction or emotional support or whatever. But no, actually, the greatest support is just to be there, be happy, and listen to what they have to say. To just to be part of the activity, and chill, and on top of that, to make sure that this is long lasting uh, with your own energy, is to always pay attention to your own energy. Truly, like to pay attention to your needs. Well, all this time practicing reparenting inner child with myself at home, eating healthy food, exercising, uh, learning helpful knowledge and spiritual practice. All of this is super easy. Now I think about it, do it when I'm by myself. And however, the true challenge is that how one are able to do that in the community setting. Now, this is the moment when rubber meets the road. I'm so excited, truly. Like I had some contraction energetically at the first beginning, just by physically being with so many people 24/7 all the time. But now I start finding this juicy moment, truly. Like I realized that slowly I start to establish the balance, and I just follow my body's rhythm. And I realize that when I'm following my body's rhythm and make sure that I'm happy and take good care of myself, everyone else is really happy. No, nobody needs me to be a mom to care for them, but everyone truly actually wanted me to be happy, and they want to take care of me. Oh, it's just so sweet when I think about that. I'm so grateful. So yes, I start feeling relaxed more and more, and while knowing that to be able to be be with more people, and while carry the highest vibrational frequency is my mission, because when physically being with people and when I'm doing this, I'm also being with lots of you, right? And then that is the moment when me as a healer actually is at work. So just by being with people, even when I can feel the generational pattern, trauma, sometimes even gets a little bit irritated by people's, just natural behavior, completely not personal, or maybe just people are acting very differently. Not, how do I say, not that there was ever any conflict, but rather I start realizing that I worry too much. Really, I just saw that okay, maybe this person could get some information, or that people can have this kind of tool so they can progress with healing faster or whatever. I just try to be helpful, but then I realized no, in fact, the greatest healing is done without the words, without any teaching, just with the energy. In fact, when you're watching this video, it's not just precisely the words that I say, that's that specific words or phrase that work. If any words and phrase that can work, that can change our brain, like some quotes. It's good to have the quotes if they get a kick, and then we wire our brain differently or somewhat. But when you're truly taking in to the energetic and soul level, you need to experience something that's a high vibrational frequency, so your vibration can be altered. So you start to resonate with this high vibrational frequency, and that is how we heal, truly. So when you experience a higher vibrational frequency, like all your electrons start getting super excited, start spinning like zzz, and then it help you to boost like a kick and just raise up to this level that somehow there's no place for negativity, trauma or pain. Okay, so every time, that's how we do our self-healing, is that every time we keep raising up, of course our vibrational frequency shift along the day during due to different events and people, well, but it shifts all the time. But if you cultivate a very consistent spiritual practice, you're always able to tone it and raise it up. And then if you're able to raise up daily to level consistently over the time, your power to raise it up become much more magnified. So basically you are able to raise by yourself much higher. And of course when you're able to, let's say, when I yesterday when I listened to a podcast about Ananda Mayima, and one of my greatest gurus, okay, and talking about this podcast, talking about she went to different village, to really far away places. She's always on the road, and then she goes there and live with people in the village, just spend time with them, just be part of with them and share the joy and just be herself. And that is how she spread her teachings. And it was so inspiring, and I realized, okay, it makes all the sense. That's why I was called to be with the people, okay, just to live their life, to enjoy, to feel the love in their daily rituals and how they interact with each other and how they understand the nature and in cooperation with nature. So yeah, I want to share with you where I am now. I'm very sure that if you have been watching my video, you're probably in some magical space just like me right now. Perhaps without the internet. Or you are about like to jump out into some kind of creation process that your heart is telling you how excited your heart is. You feel this buzzing, like, you know, in your cell, like me too, very much, truly. And I realized that I would never separate anymore, separate from work and life, separate from different kind of schedule, separate from dark and bright, left and right, west and east, you and me, good or bad, and none of this bullshit anymore. Truly, like everything is just as perfect as it is. and I also separate myself from the old identity, thinking that, oh, I have to be in retreat, in isolation, the self-design, the long years retreat in isolation to be able to feel myself. And now I told myself that job is complete. Now I have a new challenge, and that's be able to share, to go back to the people, go back to community, to live with them, be part of them. And that's the best way for me to be able to share this energy with them. Oh, I'm so excited, so excited. I don't know what is waiting for me even just in the next hour, truly. Every day I have some newfound discovery without any plan. So I hope you can feel this deep sense of joy coming out all the way from my heart to yours. And I hope you feel the excitement in the air for your next major creation. And meanwhile, really living your life to the fullest, whatever you are, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, okay? Just slow down, laugh, take deep breaths, watch around, observe, pause the time, and you can do it. Much love, and thank you so much, okay? Thank you for everyone who likes, share, subscribe, and comment. Truly, you made a whole world of difference. And yesterday I saw a comment saying that keep it up, because this simple 3 words. I read this comment before I went to bed, and you plant a seed inside my heart. And that's why I jump off my bed today with excitement, knowing that I'm going to create this video for you. Thank you. I love you.